Hello, 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 guys. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. So glad you are joining me. Let me know if you're watching me on Facebook at Skip LaCour page, you're jumping on there, or you're watching me on YouTube at Skip LaCour. Hey, make sure that you get on my YouTube channel, you subscribe there at Skip LaCour. If you're watching me on Facebook right now, and if you're watching me on YouTube, I post a lot of just regular posts, not videos, all throughout the day over on Facebook. So make sure you're on Skip LaCour page. Here we are headed closing out 2022. Let me know what I can do to help you set some fitness goals, reach some fitness goals, close out the year strong. Again, head into the next year. I want to answer any questions that you have during this time together. Again, I want to spend all this time answering your questions. So when you come on, say hello, hello, hello. That's our Workouts for Older Men Live grading. Again, let me know where you're watching me from in the world. Hello, Philippe. Hello, 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 Philippe on YouTube. Hey, also, guys, make sure that you're on my TikTok page at Skip LaCour, Twitter at Skip LaCour, Instagram at Skip LaCour. Posting things all over the internet all the time. So let me know what your favorite social media platform. Where are you besides Facebook and YouTube? Tell me which other platforms you're on. Do you listen to podcasts? I have a podcast that I do too. Dion, watch me on YouTube Live. Great to have you here, Dion. Steven is watching me in New York on YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Dion is in Michigan. Hey, let me know if you're new. Too, we got a lot of new men. Usually about the first half of the month, a lot of new men get exposed to this Workouts for Older Men Facebook page and the YouTube channel. So Instagram, all right, you're over there. Awesome. Hello, Kenny. Hello, 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 Patrick. I did have a great Christmas. I hope you did too. If you're new, 60 years old, been doing this for 33 years. What keeps me young and keeps me motivated to stay fit, I've got a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old, right? We're really active in sports. So not only do I have to be healthy and fit to live a long life for those young children, got to keep up with them. I got to push them. All right. So it's a lot of my motivation. As we head into the beginning of the year, I asked a lot of questions over on the Facebook page, like, how is this next year, 2023, going to be better than this past year? And I'm assuming let's assume that it's better. What are you going to do to make sure that happens? All right. So how'd you run into me, Dion? I'm curious. How'd you run into me? Hello, Robin. Hello, 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 Robin. I know Robin's been around a long time. Patrick in New York. You guys have any questions for me? One thing, Dion, if you're new, one thing, I've been doing this for 33 years. If you did a Google search, you can see I was a competitive drug-free bodybuilder, 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder. I don't even know how many shows I've done that came up in a conversation this past week during my coaching. I don't even know how many shows that I did, but it was 15 straight years doing whatever it took to be the best bodybuilder, right? So, I get asked a lot of questions. Which is the best training routine? Is it a full body workout a few times a week? Is it one body part once a week, train that? Or the science suggests that it should be trained 2 or 3 times a week, I did it all, and I did it all with the utmost intensity. Sometimes it led to one of those championships. Sometimes it didn't make a difference. Sometimes I maybe even went back. Could have been my execution, the way I applied it. But that experience of it, not just thinking about, not just reading about, not just somebody told me, not really just doing one thing. There's a lot of men who 55, 60 years old, and they've been training for 35 years. And when I talk to them, they don't even know all the different training styles, because once they kind of lock in very early, maybe the first couple of years, and they get results, they pretty much do the same thing for the next 30 years, right? So, yeah, you've been training for 30 years, and if you're getting the results that you want, then great. If you aren't getting the results that you want, But you're pretty sure it's your lack of follow through, your lack of motivation. That's fine too. At least it's in your control. But if you've been training for 30 years and you just can't seem to get it together, a lot of times there's just something missing. And it doesn't matter if you've been training for 35 years, if you've been doing kind of the same thing for 33 of those years, right? So one thing that you'll see, Stephen, being new here is I hammer the basics that matter. Not matter most, that matter. There's a lot of things in the fitness that is very interesting. Um, and I won't let myself go into that. I just hit the things that you need to know, things that matter, right? Um, does it get boring for me? No, because it isn't about me being excited about it, it's me getting you results. And I do these videos. Um, this is really about you getting results. I've got the body that I want at 60 years old, and um, all the trophies or whatever in the past where I am now. This is all about me being the best coach for you. My ego, my preferences, me acting like a big shot or trying to be a big, that's not important. It's getting you to the other side. And so that's, I think a lot different. Whether the younger guys who are giving the fitness information, whether they realize it or not, I keep it simple, right? Patrick says, I've been throwing in extra reps and exercises for my workout. Is that okay to do? All right. Now, so why would you do that? And so, again, I know why, because, I want to do more. I want to get bigger, faster, build muscle faster. I want to lose body fat faster. I'm willing to put in that extra effort. Might as well do it, right? More is better, right? That's not necessarily true, but here's a good part. If you are doing extra sets, extra reps, extra exercises, right? That's not putting you backwards. Okay. Sometimes in this black and white fitness world, oh, you're overtraining. If you were to add those extra reps and those extra sets because you want to feel it more, or you just want to feel more accomplished, or you feel you rob yourself by not doing enough, or you just want to happen, whatever it is, it's not going to work that way, but you're not putting yourself backwards. You're not overtraining. What we'll do is we'll just lighten up. There's less intensity, less effort. You don't know that by adding more. What you really need to do is, when you know what you do, is you block yourself in. If you're sold on a program, if somebody explains it to you, and you're going to, for chest, for example, you're going to only, do liberally 10 sets for chest, not anymore. Even if it didn't feel right, even if you can feel you could do more, you block yourself in. So if you don't feel you did enough, maybe you can add some intensity, one more rep, 5 more pounds, be more focused the next time you come around. Blocking yourself in is the only way to really get it done efficiently. But if you want to add more in, you're not putting yourself backwards. It's just an inefficient use of your willpower, focus, energy, and time. If you've got the time, if you like the feel, go ahead and do it. But there are more efficient ways to go about it. Steve says 43, but joints aren't the same. Yeah, Stephen, I'm curious, what do you say is the cause of your joint pain? All right, I talk to so many older men, they talk about all their joint pain, and the strategy, in the gym, and they do more reps and sets and lighten the weight. And it's all that movement, but they still have the joint pain. They have the joint pain when they, go to sleep at night. It keeps them up at night or whatever. There's got to be a way um, with our training to understand how this works, what matters and what doesn't. Doing more movement that isn't going to produce more muscle mass, and it's not going to get you lean. Well, why do all those repetitions? Why do all those sets? Why do all those exercises if it's not building muscle? It's just making you feel good in your head, and it's just worsening the joint pain, right? So I'm curious, how did you do this joint pain? Some men, they just wear out sooner than others. Some, it's a lot of overuse and guys don't like to hear that. They don't like hearing that they train their body parts 2 and 3 times a week. They did, you know, 7 different exercises, 5 sets each, and they did that for years because, that joint, that you can't repair, those joints once it's worn out. So they really don't want to hear that. I get it because there's nothing you can do about it, but you can understand, what causes overload, what's going to build muscle, what's not, and what's going to, aggravate that joint pain. Skipping warm-ups. So that's what you think caused it? Bad form, mid-20s. Huh. So Dion says that's what I've been doing. Let's see here. That's what I've been doing. Was one or two body parts each workout for years. No, I want to try something different. Okay. Hello, Christopher. Progressive overload by increase the weight or sets or both. Sometimes it really depends on where a person starts, how advanced they are, Chris. But overload could obviously wait, because when you get stronger and you set it as a goal, you can do 5 more pounds safely with good form and overload the muscle. One more rep with that 5 more pounds, right? Slowing it down, concentrating on the negative, slowing it down, better form, feel, and execution, right? Just a feeling could create overload as you progress. It's not always, you're not going to always be able to lift 5 more pounds or do more reps to progressive overload. But that's how you keep it going. And then again, the big picture is, how much muscle are you really building? All right. So Clarence says too much excess exercise pulling muscle. Okay. Hello, Rhea. I hope that answers your question, Christopher. And we talk tomorrow. So Christopher invested in the biggest fitness challenge that older men face and their solutions. You can go to Solutions with Skip to check that. That's a package, and have a training routine, PDF file, instructional videos on how to execute 31 different exercises over the course of a 5-day workout. It's got an hour and a half video, and I talk to men just like you all the time, right? So I know that the biggest challenges that you face and their solutions, some things that really smart guys, harder workers don't get. There's also 11 hours worth of audio on that. But really, the biggest thing is I can answer your specific question. I throw in as a bonus 1 hour with me, and the call is recorded, right? So, like Christopher invested in that this past week, and we're talking tomorrow. Look forward to that call, Christopher. Let's see here. Go ahead and keep on posting your question, guys. Thank you so much. Hello, buddy. I am doing awesome, buddy, on Facebook. I hope you are too, sir. How many of you are new? Just new to my Facebook page, new to YouTube, let me know. All right. Hello, Alan. I am awesome, Alan. Thank you so much for asking, Alan, on Facebook. Ray says, 3 months time losing 65 pounds. Is that much? Is that too much? Is that what you're asking? Ray, how much do you weigh now? How tall are you? 65 pounds is a lot, but how much were you overweight? So Dan says, I saw a lot of your videos on YouTube and decided to follow. I'm 54, still in the gym, but I'm reinventing my workouts to go with my age. Okay, awesome. Hey guys, if you're on YouTube right now, go over to my Facebook page. Are you guys Facebook guys? Because I put a lot more work, a lot of different posts and articles and things that aren't set up for YouTube that I think you'd benefit from. Let's see here. Yeah, let me. I talked about what Christopher invested in. It's this uh, package, right? You can click that link. Um, if you're over on Facebook and on YouTube, click that link and it'll take you over to that package. You can also go to solutionswithskip.com, but check that out. There you go. Do you recommend calorie cycling, more calories on lifting days? I do not. I think that it will average out just fine when you know that calorie amount and you're consistent with it. How much the activity, it doesn't really make, like calories burned, you know, how that's all figured out versus food, the calories. I mean, it's generally, I guess, it can go in that direction, but if you're consistent with it, that's not making a difference. That daily, a little bit less exercise, a little bit more exercise, just be consistent with your calorie count. The, I know you hear those things. Okay, so Ray, you're 5'10" and 49 years old. You 65 pounds in 3 months. Was it? So how much do you weigh now? I'm curious. That's cool. Yeah, so you can click that package. Again, 1 hour coaching session with me. That's really the biggest benefit because I can climb right into your mind uh, and really address your challenges. And I can, doing this all the time, 7 days a week with men, I can really, uh, questions that you might have, things that you might be missing or not understanding, and maybe for years you're just not aware that you need to put more emphasis or less emphasis. I can pick that out right through the conversation. So, and I don't, farm this out, to somebody I assign as a coach. All the talking you do with me, Stephen. I've been watching Skip for over 20 years. Yeah, so I guess I was just done competing 20 years ago, right, Steven? Or was I competing still back then? Mm. So Patrick says, when I started to follow your page back in late July, I was 206 pounds. I am now down to 173. Thank you for the motivation and advice. You're welcome. Congratulations, Patrick. How close are you to where you want to be? That's awesome. Congratulations. Hello, so. Let's see here. Christopher, get all those questions. Those are great questions, and we can talk about them in a lot more detail. And the call will be recorded in our session too. Yeah. So Ray, how much do you weigh now? I know you lost 65 pounds in the last 3 months. That's a lot of weight. But, and how did you go about doing that? I'm curious. Awesome, Christopher. Um, 5 more pounds. Awesome. Yeah. Make sure you're eating enough. Do you know how many calories that you're eating a day, Patrick? I'm curious if you know that. It's gonna be to get the stubborn fat off, you're gonna have to know that. I know a lot of times, uh, guys will say, "Well, you don't need to, count your calories." I mean, when you've got it going and you understand it and you're in the place where you wanna be, maybe that's not true, but as you're learning, you do need to know how this process works, and if you're gonna put all this effort in, it's not that hard, to figure out. Get the app MyFitnessPal. It's got almost every food log. It's very easy, even if you want to go out to dinner to get an idea of how many calories that you're eating. So you have a food diary. So how many calories are you eating, Patrick? All right, guys. Daryl, new Daryl. Good to have you here. Daryl in Michigan. Great to have you here, sir. 1,700 calories. And how tall are you, Patrick? How tall are you? I know you're 174 pounds. How tall are you? How old are you? I sound like I'm on TikTok sometimes, and there's guys that doing live videos and let me figure out your macros for you, right? There's a lot of cool things over on TikTok. But again, it's understanding how it works. So even though it's working for you, you know why it's working for you, so you keep doing it. Let's see, I think Ray 5'10", 49 years old. 1,700 calories. It's not necessarily a lot of food. Guy you hear, but I'll tell you that I really say, especially if you're active, Patrick, I'm telling you, it sounds counterintuitive, but I really don't think that any adult man who's active, even when he wants to be in a deficit, I don't think you should eat any less than 2,300 calories ever, ever, ever. And I don't care that you're 61 years old. I don't care if you still want to lose body fat. 1,700 calories is not a lot of food, especially if you're active. And it's good though that you know, because a lot of guys, I would say that, and they have no idea how much food they even eat. They just will tell me how clean the food is and the choices they make, and but you still got to know how much energy, kinetic energy, are you eating, right? It does make a difference, right? You know, you won't have to count that, and it kind of changes, but you have to know where to start from if you're going to understand this and have it for the rest of your life. You guys have any more questions? Really enjoy being with you for 20 minutes or so. Um, one thing is that I'm thinking about having like a little goal setting session. Goals, are really important. Your mindset is more very important to achieve all your goals. But this whole goal setting thing, it's been worn out to a lot of guys where it's ineffective. I want to take you to, let's see here. If you are interested in winning a free goal setting session with me, let's see what website I have this, where I have this. Okay. So if you go to skiplacore.com/better, and I'm going to put this in the comment section right now. Click that link, fill out that questionnaire. All right. There you go. And I will choose a couple of guys to take them through a goal setting workshop for this upcoming year. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. So go there. Go to skiplacore.com/better. Fill out that questionnaire. All right. I'll take you through a goal setting. If you're lucky enough to win, take your time and fill that out. All right. Again, we head into the new year. I want to help you make this new year, not just with your fitness goals, more because it all ties in. So check that out. All right. Also, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, you can always reach out to me. Um, let's see. guys getting a hold of me for one-on-one coaching, best way to do it, just text me. I'll give you my personal cell phone number here, and we can get a discussion, see if it's a good fit for you. You know, I almost make us talk too much to make sure it's a good fit for you. So when we do talk about one-on-one coaching, there's no obligation to talk, because I always want to make sure that's a good fit for you. I'll even try to discourage guys from actually going on the journey, because I want to make sure that they're ready. So yeah, no obligation. You hear me talk about it all the time, post about it. A lot of Go and check out all the testimonials, skiplacour.com/testimonials, and reach out. Right, help you make this year and every year afterwards. And when it comes to fitness and who knows more, I'll help you with that. All right. Hey, guys, that's going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men Live. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day.